I want to welcome you back to Boxing Jabs, and tonight we're going to talk about Boots Ennis, who I believe will beat both Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Boots Ennis is one of the biggest stars I have seen since the 1980s. Yes, I know many of you know that Floyd Mayweather considered himself the TBE, the best of all times. But Boots Ennis is the most explosive, dynamic puncher since a Mike Tyson. This young man has all the tools to be one of the greatest fighters of all times. He's a gym rat. He loves to box. When you see him in the ring, and he's pumping that jab, and he's throwing those combinations, he reminds you of a young Tommy Hearns. He has the power of a Julian Jackson. This guy is spectacular, and I believe if he gets in the ring with Earl Spence, he will beat Earl Spence at his own game, because this guy loves to mix it up. But he has a variety of shots. He could throw the jab, the right hand, go to the body. The guy is spectacular. And let me tell you something. He is nothing but pure box office. No other fighter since Mike Tyson and before Mike Tyson that I have seen, Thomas the Hitman Hearns. When Thomas Hearns was coming up, he was must-see, man. He was box office. When I was a kid, me and my friends used to gather around the TV to watch the Hitman destroy his opponents while he was coming up like Boots Ennis. In one of the most scary, spectacular knockouts I have ever seen, when Tommy Hearns knocked out Pepino Cuevas. We talked about that punch for a whole damn month. And this is what you see in Boots Ennis. You saw him destroy Lipinets. You saw him destroy Thomas DeLorme. You saw him destroy Custio Clayton. Now maybe he'll get that step-up test against Keith Thurman. But when you talk about taking that next step and possibly getting a winner of Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence, after maybe a 2-fight deal, that would be a spectacular fight, a must-see fight for everyone in the country, if not worldwide. This guy right here, and I'll agree with what Teddy Atlas said. This guy, man, when he comes, he jumps off the screen. You know, a superstar is somebody, when you turn it on, they jump off the screen. And that's what he's got. He doesn't have the mouth like a Floyd Mayweather, like an Ali Tyson Fury. But what he does have to supplement that is the talent, the speed, and the power that will make you want to see all of his fights. We know that Earl Spence is the truth. And yes, Earl Spence will bring out the truth in you, because if you can't handle it, you will get that beat down like Ugas got. And we know about Terrence Crawford, who's right now recognized as pound for pound the best fighter in the world. We know at 140 he was undisputed. Now he's possibly seeking his second undisputed fight with Earl Spence. But laying in the background is this young stallion at 29-0 with 27 knockouts, with speed and power that we haven't seen in years, that combination, that sweet spot combination that 98.9% of fighters don't have in the sport. Boots Ennis has it. And even Floyd Money Mayweather admitted it, that Boots Ennis is the man. We will see. He will step up if Keith Thurman will fight him. But we will eventually see after it is done between Crawford and Spence. Will either one of these fighters step up or fight him, or will they move to 154? Well, they won't have to face Boots Ennis. I would like to hear your comments on this video. And thank you for listening to Black Site. Boxing Jabs, excuse me.